Morning folks, welcome back to Betty's channel. She's doing the do as always. Please give the thumbs up, give us a like, give us a subscribe, drop a comment down below. Tell us what you all think, don't want to move me head backwards and forwards. Today, I'm going to be doing some bits on Betty. Well, obviously because it's Betty's channel. And it's outside bits. So I'm just going to explain what we're going to be doing. And then I'll show you what we'll do. It's not a how-to, it's a how I do. One of the jobs is fitting the new check strap across there. If you remember when we were in Llandudno, the wind blew the door around and brought the check strap. So that's one I've got to do. Next one I've got to do is the door won't open on the handle from the bottom lock, so the cable's stretched. Let's see if I can show you. Get in. See that blue thingy there? That blue little holder? That slipped off, so I think the handle's broke. I've done this a couple of times now. And I have to open the door with pliers on the cable and pull it round so it opens. So it means taking all that cladding off. That's another job. Passenger door handle seems to be broke, but that might have locked itself again, so let's see if I can unlock it. Yeah, that locked itself again. Watch it open now. No. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so the handle's worn, so I've got a new handle for that. I've got one for driver's side as well. Excuse the messy driveway. Sometimes my phone won't turn it round on the little switch around thing so you can see forwards or selfie type thing, but that's irrelevant to what I'm trying to tell you today. So check strap, that handle on that door, the passenger door handle, and I've also got some LED headlamp bulbs which I'm going to fit. So let's crack on. It's extremely fiddly to get from in there up to there, but I'm going to do my best. That's a new one, so let's see if I can get that in without any problems. I turned the camera off for a minute because it was a bit fiddly, but that's now in, and 2 knots on there, and the 2 Torx bolts in there. That's a check strap on. So now that can't go any further than that unless you press this little orange button, and it might still not, because it not. Right, so yeah. I'm leaving that now. So I've got a new check strap on. And that button is supposed to release the check strap so the door goes all the way around. Never need that, so I'm going to leave it. Just got to put all that cladding back now. No point showing you that because it's a reversible, taking it off. That's all back together now. Let's take all them off. So on the near side rear door, turns out I didn't need to fit a new handle. I just managed to get the blue holder back into the slot. Cable is a bit bent, so it's probably stretched, but I can shut the door, release the top one, and then I need to put a bit of pressure on the door to release the bottom one. So that'll do for the time being, so I'll keep the new one as a spare. Just got to pull that back now. That's another job done. It's all back together now. So I think I've avoided one of the biggest jobs, because it's a pain in the arse getting that door handle out. Because originally they come riveted. But the last time I did this I put nuts and bolts in. To get the nuts on the bolts, it's a bit of a bar steward to get in there with these smacky hands. With the socket set and the doings. But anyway, so that's done now. On to the next one. I thought that doing the passenger door handle was going to be a big job, but I don't think it is. The panel has to come off, which is just a few screws, and the handle itself is held on by a nut, which is that one there, and then a little rod goes into that from inside. So it shouldn't be as difficult as what I thought. Let's crack on. Don't think that door panel has been off for a while, so I'm going to give it a quick wipe. But to get to the locks, that, you can see it, that rod there goes up to the door handle, so I've got to unclip that, unbolt that, and then I should be sorted. I just discovered you can adjust the rod. And you can see the thread on the rod there in that yellow block. So I might be able to adjust it without putting a new handle on. But then the rod goes up, and you can see that, and it goes through that clip and then points upwards. So you can't just push the rod sort of that way. You've got to lift it out and then obviously adjust it and put it back in. I think I'm going to try and get the handle out for that. I'll try anyway. So the handles have these little levers on with a Torx bolt in the middle, but the plastic's worn on the old one, so I'm going to try and get it out, and that means I can get that on the rod after I've adjusted it. Right, I've just exorted it off, so I'm going to take that off there now. So we'll be using the new handle. So just giving that rod a couple of turns to tighten it up a bit, and let's see how we get on. That's the new handling. It's a bit fiddly. It opens now with great ease. That's that job done. Got to put all that bit together after giving it a bit of a wipe down underneath, or I just might not bother. Right, that's all back together. Didn't think it was a big job, and it wasn't. It was just more fiddly. But I've adjusted the rod a couple of times, and that's much better now. I'm going to concentrate in future videos on getting the outside of Betty done, the paintwork and that, and sorting all. She needs a wash. Sorting all the dints out and stuff, then get it ready for paint. There's dints all over. There's a dint behind the dint there, And then I've got the doors sorted out. The DA, all this lot. So let's crack on with stuff. I've got a spare handle for driver's side, which is getting a bit sticky, but leaving that for today. I won't give her a big wash. She's a dirty girl. And now to do the headlamp bulbs. These headlamps, these take out just 2 Torx bolts. So let's take them out and have a look. These are the headlamp bulbs that are going in. They've got their own little fan that's in that thing there. And you can see the make Shank Inyo from China. LED headlamps, headlight bulbs. All you do is unclip them 2 springs, take the back off, unplug the bulb, put the new bulb in. Done. That's the back off. Just unclip that black 3-pin clip, take the bulb out, put the new one in. A bit like that. And the wire that comes off the new bulb fits into the old 3-pin plug, and just tuck it down. And fingers crossed it don't melt the wire with the fan. There's no other real way you can tuck them in. That's where you can tuck them into a bit. Like that. Put the backing on, put it back in. That's both headlamps done with the new bulbs in. I'm just going to test them before I tighten everything up, just in case they don't work. Well, they're already a lot brighter. It's not even darkness yet. So fingers crossed. When it's dark and driving, we'll be able to see a lot better. I'm probably going to polish the headlamps again as well. It's still a bit scratched, but I've got through the MOT, so boom. Another job off the list. And there she is, all shite and briny. Can't wait to get the paint job done. I don't know if I mentioned earlier on in the video, but I probably did, that from now on most of the videos are going to be about the outside as the weather gets better. I really want to get her painted. Got to start with a few dents like that back scrape down side, and all the little bits of dents like this, little things like that, and get all the stickerage off the back doors. And she's going to be black. She's going to be black as far as the eye can see. So on top of the roof she's not going to be black, because that's, I painted that green and made balls up with that like a bell end. So I'm just going to take the black over to the top of the into the roof, but not on the roof. So just basically what you can see. I'm going to paint the inside of the door jambs black, but that can be done with the same paints, Amorite paint, as I did on the wheels. So yeah, she's ready to rock and roll. Like I said, inside, even though there's some bits to do, it's livable. You know, we can have a comfy breakaway. We've got the fridge, we've got the cookers, we've got the heating, we've got the water, so we're alright. Actually using it as a camper van, it's just the way she looks, because I want to make it look better. Hopefully this video hasn't been too boring, and if it has, there's not a lot I can do, because I've already done it and posted it by the time you watch this. Well, that was the next video, wasn't it? Thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment below, tell us what you all think. We'll see you on the next video. Keep doing what you do.